Hello and welcome to the Racing Series Formula 1 Brazilian Grand Prix. We're here in Sao Paulo, Brazil for round 10 of season 12. The Brazilian Grand Prix, hosted at the legendary Interlagos circuit since 1973, is a fan favorite known for iconic moments. This 2.6 mile track features 15 corners and a thrilling mix of elevation changes, making for some interesting overtaking spots. Drivers will be racing on the C4, C3 and C2 tires, with the C4s being the softest and the C2s the hardest. Of course, rain plays a frequent factor in this race, so don't be surprised if clouds cover the circuits. I'm your head commentator for Division 1 Corks, and whilst we wait for the drivers to choose their tire allocation, let me talk about last week. Last race at Austria, Williams secured a front row lockout during a wet qualifying. In the end, Drastic Blaze won, with RSF1 Easton finishing in second and Scar Borga finishing in third. And let me quickly get the telemetry all set. That should be good. Now let's run you through the drivers of tonight. So, in the Williams, we have Drastic Blaze. Then in the Alpine, we have Muddy Biscuits. In the second Williams, we have Sem. In the other Alpine, we have Nifty Nasri. In Aston Martin, we have Red Dragon. I'm quickly going to check if that is a... Yes, that is a reserve, falling in for Aldav. In the Ferrari, we have Tornado. In the RB, we have VRC Dan, RSF1 Invade in the Mercedes, Watton Lil in the Kick Sauber, Desbro coming out of the pits now in the McLaren, and his teammates Matty. Then TTV Resilience in the Aston Martin, Wee Biscuits in the Mercedes, Scar Borga now as a full driver in the Kick Sauber, Crazy Fish in the second RB, the Red Bull pair of Penrose and Legends, and then Easton in the Haas and Cricket Turtle in the Ferrari. And I believe we're still missing one driver, but we'll see if they join. And I think it's Crazy Fish who will start us off with the first lap. Good evening, Invade, and hello, Drastic Blaze. Going down into turn 1, the Senna S. I always find the Senna S a tricky corner, especially the second one, because I tend to go very deep into turn 1 and then the turning circle is just not there for turn 2. But Crazy Fish seemed to manage it alright. Now, I already want to say that it's looking a bit grey. So I'm hoping there will be rain. We had rain last week. But of course, Brazil is the rain track. And Crazy Fish is going to start us off with a 1:08.2. And directly behind him, we have Drastic Blaze with a 1. No, Drastic Blaze didn't set a lap, but Nifty Nasri did, and he did get slipstream from Drastic Blaze. He sets a 1:07.8. Wee Biscuit follows with a 1:08.7. And Muddy Biscuit goes second after his teammate with a 1:08.0. Then we have, Desbro just a bit quicker than me. He goes up to P4 with a 1:08.3. Let's go on board with the Aston Martin of TTV Resilience here, coming out of turn 12, turn 13. Now, of course, these last couple of corners are not really corners, and he sets a 1:08.3. He's jittering a bit. I'm going to keep an eye on him. A Red Bull coming across the line. That was Leggins setting a 109.3. And then we have Drastic Blaze coming across the line, our leader in the championship right now. And he goes to P2 with a 107.886. That Aston Martin behind him, Red Dragon, just starting his first lap now. Getting a nice slipstream on the second straight. Of course, the overtaking spots here are really mainly into turn 1 and turn 4. So if you don't get by them at turn 4, you have to wait an entire lap. As a Mercedes, I don't think that's Wee Biscuit. Where's the other? Invade. Coming across the line, starting his lap now. Well, let's stick on board with him, shall we? Coming out of turn 3, using a bit of his ERS, coming up to the DRS straight. And into turn 4 we go. As Scarborga goes to P1 with a 107.668. He is indeed a fast driver. He was a contender for pole last week as well. And of course finish on the podium. Money Biscuit completing another lap. He's just under a 10th up on his time. Does improve in lap time, but not in position. Let's get back on. Oh, Invade has invalidated his lap time. So has Leggins. Wattendale is still on an out lap here. Red Dragon on a cooldown lap. So now we go to the RB boys. See if they're setting any lap times. Doesn't look like it. Almost everybody either on a out lap or cooldown lap. Let's go on board with Wattendale. Going through turn 2, going over the curb and sticking to that inside line through turn 3. Into turn 4 now, already in sector 2 here. This is not a long track at all. As Sem goes to P1 with a 107.5. Setting the tone here. There's one little now going through the middle sector into turn 10. Tricky braking zone. Now coming up the hill, braking for turn 12. And this is a crucial exit because you carry the speed with you all the way down the straight. And coming across the line, he goes P8 with a 108.040. Despero has invalidated his lap time. Then we have a Williams behind him. That was of Sem. Now our... well, he's in P1. Agi and Leggins. He's a bit up. Or down, should I say, on his time. I believe his teammate in front is... I wanted to say on the lap, but he's not using his battery. So let's go back to Leggins. Just a few ticks to the left to go. Coming across the line to go to P13 with a 108.601. And TTV Resilience just starting his push lap now. Yeah, he really... Oh! Yeah, he really is jumping all over the place. I'm hoping it's just a thing on my side, but we'll see. Going through turn 9 now, and then into turn 10. Ooh, going a bit over the grass, but teleporting back onto the track. Now into turn 12. Sam and Crazy Fish have already retired. Well, Sam is definitely safe. I think Crazy Fish too. Resilience goes... He improves his lap time, but I don't think he improves his position. Now, one of the Ferrari boys coming up to the line. That is Crooked Turtle. Over the line, and it goes to P11 with a 108.123. Nice last 3 digits there. Desbro on a cooldown lap. A Haas behind him. Of Fjoppe. Coming up to the line now, and he goes to P16. Stays in the danger zone. Now knocked down to P17. As Eason has gone to P3. Who have Crooked Turtle went to P13. No, his teammate Tornado went to P9. That's what I was looking for. So now Matty, the only driver yet to set a lap time. Still 6 minutes and 40 seconds left. But he is in the danger zone, and there he goes out of the pits. Yeah, Resilience. I'm hoping it's just on my side, but I'm not having it with any other drivers. So maybe ask in the driver's lounge if anybody... Yeah, maybe you do. But just ask in the driver's lounge if anybody is seeing you stutter around. Red Dragon retiring in P15. I think that is on the track. No, that's not. I can't see it. And Red Dragon has left the session. Oh, Resilience. Oh. What did you do, friends? Resilience. There you are. I don't think I have Red Dragon. No, okay. Well, let's get on with it again. Fjoppe just, coming into the pits. Although he is using his ERS, I think he was trying to get to the pits as soon as possible. Meanwhile, Desbro starting his last push lap. Coming up to turn 4 now. And now up the hill into turn 6. Long right-hander through turn 7 and then braking into turn 8. Having to really play with the throttle and the brake in this section. He's 1.3 tenths up on his time. Now just on the long straight. Coming up to the line. And it goes up to P10 with a 107.9. Wee Biscuit coming up to the line now. And he goes to P19, still in the danger zone, a 108.6. As IGN Leggings is, I think, going for his final push lap now, so we'll get back with him shortly. VRC Dan behind him, also going for his final push lap. Matty 2. No dress. Who's that then? Oh, that's an Alpine. I always get the Alpines and Williams mixed up. We'll go back with IGN Leggings. I mean, he is in the danger zone. As a Wattenlil coming across the line now. I think he's starting his final lap too. I thought I saw a bit of ERS saving from Leggings there. Oh! As Leggings spins the moment I look away to my other monitor. Going out of the way for the RB that's passing him. And that is VRC Dan. He's coming into the pits. Muddy Biscuits finishing his final lap of Q1. Coming across the line, he stays in P11. Lil coming over the line to go to P5, a 107.8. And the Ferrari behind him of Quirky Turtle starting his final push lap. But we'll get back with him because TTV Resilience finishing his last lap now. And can he get out of the danger zone? Goes up to P13. And Fjoppe goes, oh, up to P17, but crashes it on the start-finish straight. That is not a nice angle. Wee Biscuit, sorry. I'm gonna get those two wrong a lot of times. Oh, riding the inside curb of turn 1 a bit too much. Now going down into turn 4. He's already used a lot of his ERS. Now through the tricky middle sector. Up to turn 10. Doesn't lock his tires. Now braking for turn 12. Gets a crucial exit as Leggings behind him has spun. So Leggings is definitely out in Q1. As is Wee Biscuit. Oh, come on. Didn't have to do that. Muddy Biscuit is up on his time, but I think he's just gonna cruise back to the pits. No need to worry. And Leggings will do the same. So, only car left on track now, the Ferrari of Quirky Turtle. as we are just waiting for Muddy Biscuit to retire. Leggings 2. Thank you. There we go, the results for Q1. Sem on provisional pole with a 1:07.5. Scarborg MP2 and Easton MP3. The people who are out are Red Dragon, Fjopa, Matty, Leggins, and Wee Biscuits. Almost the whole grid within a second. It's pretty good, guys. Keeping it interesting. Well, here we are for Q2. It's looking a bit sunnier now, so doesn't look like a rain is imminent in qualifying. As the first cars, the RBs, both going out. Now with the sun shining through, I think this is a beautiful sight of the circuit. And Scarborga also out. Well, Muddy Biscuit is also out. I'm guessing no. Drastic Blaze is also out. And Nifty Nasri too. Ooh, locking his tires a bit going into turn 8. And let's go on board with Crazy Fish. There he is. Into turn 1, going in hot and heavy. Through turn 2 and then turn 3. Might get a little bit of slipstream. Nope, chooses not to use it. Into turn 4 we go. Oh, that's an invalidation. There we go. Up to his teammate, VRC Dan. Through turn 6 and turn 7, now braking for turn 8. Touching the grass on the outside just a little bit, but that's okay. Through turn 9 and then into turn 10. Braking on the outside line of the circuit and really cutting the corner deep. Now through turn 11 and then braking for turn 12. And will he get a cheeky slipstream from his teammate here? I think he's just too far away. Of course, this crucial straight, cutting as much as possible. And it's a 107.936. Scarborga goes in front of him with a 107.771. Let's see what Drastic Blaze can do here. He also sets a 107.771. Oh, that's just amazing to see. Muddy Biscuit goes 4th, followed by his teammate Nifty Nasri in 5th. Yeah, top times exactly the same. It's been a long time since I've seen that. Of course, Canada last year comes to mind with Verstappen and Russell. Invade in P3 with a 107.8. And have I missed anybody? Yes, Penrose in P7 with a 110.5. I think he might have made a mistake on his lap there. Muddy Biscuit invalidating his lap. Just trying to see who is where here. And let's go on board with Desro. Going into turn 1. Takes it easy. Really keeping it tight and then opening up the corner. Now into turn 4. Doesn't invalidate. Now up the hill into turn 6. I always invalidate on the outside there, but well, that's me. Really cutting turn 8 nicely there. Through turn 9 now. And into turn 10 as Sem goes to P1 with again a 1075. Now coming out of turn 12, this is a crucial exit here. Doesn't have too much battery left, as you can see on his steering wheel. Coming across the line to go to P7 with a 108.030. I thought he set the exact same time as Melly Biscuit, but it's 200s apart. Wattenlil invalidating his lap time. No, Eason also on a cooldown lap. Not that many people on a lap now. Both Ferraris on an out lap. Let's go on board with Kirkitur. So going into turn 1, keeping it nice and tight. Now through turn 2, all the way down the hill here. Really hard to get the car stopped if the car is facing downwards. Now into turn 4. And then through turn 5, going up the hill again. Braking for turn 8, cutting the corner nicely there. As a Sem in P1 has already retired, he's confident he can proceed to Q3 with his set lap time. Quirky Turtle now coming out of turn 12, all the way up the hill. Really letting the engine work. Has a little bit of ERS to spare. He goes to P12 with a 108.3. His teammate invalidating. And Wattenlil back into the pits. As Scarborga is on a flying lap. Hold on, my stream is working. It's all good now. Coming out of turn 5. They're going up the hill through turn 6 and 7. Now braking for turn 8. Locking the right front a bit. Making the car unstable. Out of turn 9. Doesn't get the optimum traction. Now out of turn 10. Going down the hill. And then back up the hill. Through turn 12. Ooh, again having an unstable car. Now all the way up the hill through turn 13 and 14. And I think he's going to come into the pits. Yes, he is. As Penrose goes P2 with a 107.732. Crazy Fish on an out lap. Jurassic Lake is on a push lap. Now through turn 10. Oh, really locking the tires. Down the hill and then back up the hill. It's 2.5 tenths up. DRS open, cutting the corner, making the distance to the line as short as possible. He goes P1 with a 107.517, pulling in front of his teammate. Now I'm just looking who we go to next. Tornado on a cooldown lap. Might have aborted his lap, so let's go to Crazy Fish then. Down the hill. Nice turn 12 there. Oh, really riding the inside curb of turn 14 and pulling into the pits. Nope. Nice bump. And so let's go on board with Watlil. Having his teammate in front of him, he gets out of the way now. Now going into turn 6, turn 7. Car sliding a little bit. Locking his front right and front left through turns 8 and 9. Now into turn 10. As Drastic Blaze also retires from the session. Going up the hill along the, well, quote unquote straight. And he goes up to P5 behind his teammates with a 107.849. Meanwhile, his teammate now starting another push lap. Let's see what he can do. Coming out of turn 3 now. Can I get a little bit of slipstream from his teammate? No, he's too far away. Just gonna quickly check on Easton. No, he's on a cooldown lap. And let's get back to Scar. Coming out of turn 9 now, hesitant on the throttle. And now through turn 10. I have to say, getting a bit of dirty air from his teammate here. It's not optimal, and he doesn't get the slipstream in reward. He's 800s up on his time, which pull him in front of Penrose. As up to the line, he indeed goes to P3 with a 107.699. Nice. A VRC Dan on a lap now. Maybe Desper behind him too. Yes, he is. And Medibiscuit too. Just quickly seeing what is going on the track. Let's stick on board with Easton. He's in the danger zone right now, so it can be okay. We have another bot in the chat. Easton coming across the line. He goes to P3 in front of Scar with a 107.650. As now let's look at VRC Dan. He goes up to P3. Desbro, oh, doesn't improve his time. Muddy Biscuit does. He goes to P7, knocking Desbro into the danger zone. And with just 1.5 minutes to go, there's not a lot Desbro can do here. Ferrari coming across the line now. Oh, jeez. What was Tornado doing there? He was eager for the slipstream. As we have Pedros, he is starting his first lap now. Behind him is Nifty Nasri. He goes out of the way for Nifty. So Nifty getting a nice slipstream from Penrose there. Of course, Nifty needs it more. Almost invalidating coming out of turn 4. And now up the hill through turn 6 and turn 7. And braking for turn 8. Just as a Scar goes to P1 with a 107.3. It's the first time we've seen a better lap time than a 107.5 here. Cricket Turtle goes up to P13. Now let's see what Nifty Nasri can do. His teammate is up in P8. Can he join Muddy Biscuit here? Yes, he can. He goes up to P7. As let's now look at Invade on the lap as well, coming through turn 12. He's roughly 2.5 tenths up. That would put him around about P5, P4. Yes, indeed, so close, Drastic. Invade goes to P6. As most of the drivers now coming into the pits. We do have a McLaren of Desbro carrying on. He stays in P15, so Desbro is knocked out. Wattenlil is as well. We do have... No, Money Biscuit, that's who I wanted to go to. He goes up to P8, trying to get himself out of the danger. Meanwhile, Cricket Turtle heads to the pits as well, so that is Q2 done. Yeah, the timings are amazing, Drastic. It's within 6 tenths, P1 to P15. It's great to see, especially at the beginning as well. And here you can see Muddy Biscuit and Nifty Nasri just 1,000 separated. And Easton and Invade 9,000 separated. It's just amazing to see. As we'll stick on board with someone who is still running out on track, or at least their AI is. There we go. Now, of course, we go on to Q3. Let's take a look at the top 3 now. Scar, Drastic, and Sem. That was also the top 3 last week, so it doesn't surprise me the most. Out in Q2 are Tornado, Resilience, Wattenlil, Quirky Turtle, and Desbro. Both Ferraris out. And we don't have any McLaren remaining. Also no Aston Martins. So Williams, Red and RB and Alpine go through with both drivers. As we are just waiting for the session to... There we are. Well, I'm guessing it's gonna be a waiting game. Nope, never mind. That's a Haas and an RB and a Kick Sauber. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it was an Alpine, not a RB. Haas. Okay. So is Crazy Fish? No, it's his teammate now, VRC Dan, who's out on track first. As we have 17 viewers. Well, while we have you, who do you think will take pole position? My money. Ooh. It's a difficult one. It's gonna be close, but I'm gonna say Scar. He's in he's a new full driver here. Just got bumped up from reserve to full. So, yeah, would be a nice way to start. As here we go, VRC Dan, the first to start a lap of Q3. Let's go on board. Into turn 1 we go. Keeping it nice and tidy now through turn 2, riding the curb. That's what you need to do. And turn 3, 2. Now on to the straight. Already using a lot of his ERS. But of course he will charge some back in sector 2. Almost everybody out on track now. Now through turn 6 and turn 7 into turn 8. Cuts the corner nicely. As we have a stationary Williams. Now through turn 11 going down the hill and then up to turn 12. And this is a crucial exit. I always get the feeling they want to go into the pits, but of course just taking the tightest line possible. He sets a 107.6. Muddy Biscuit following now in P3 with a 107.9 and Scarborga with a 107.8. So VRC Dan showing that he is also a competitor here. Nifty Nasri up to P2 and Penrose up to P5. Sem up to P6, but I don't think that was a good lap. Yeah, he's going for another one right now. Oh. Sem, why did you do that? Sem went on the inside of an Alpine. Okay. It doesn't invalidate coming out of turn 4 and now turn 5. Up the hill into turn 6. And braking for turn 8. Really throwing the steering wheel in there. Making his tires lock a bit. And now to turn 10. And he does have a car slightly in front of him. He's 11.9 seconds up. As Jurassic Blaze goes P1 with a 107.567. Nice last 3 digits there. Let's see what his teammate can do here. He goes to P1 with the fastest time we've seen so far, a 107.250. And let's go on board with Eason. Oh, I thought he was doing a push lap. Taking the really wide line to begin his lap there. Down into turn 1 and through turn 2 and turn 3, the Senna S. Through turn 4. Doesn't seem to be going that fast. Well, he is using his ERS. And then into turn 8. Oh, locking the right front a bit. Doesn't quite hit the apex, which puts him wrong for turn 9. And then into turn 10. Really hitting the apex there. Then up to turn 12. He's 5.3 seconds up from a 13.9. That's an 8.6 already. Wow. Math was mathing. And he goes up to P5 with a 107.654. And let's see what Crazy Fish can do. Still on an outlap here. The times again very close. Everybody is within 7/10. So yeah, that's amazing to see. really keeps us on the edge of our seats. And I want to point out, Scarborga not set the best lap time yet. Of course, there will be a second run, so he can prove me wrong. And I hope he does, because I think he's gonna get pole. Crazy Fish invalidated his lap time. I'm guessing coming out of turn 4. And we have a Drastic Blaze out on track. As we have 5 minutes to go. So no pressure. But the session is coming to a close. As I see Scarborga coming out of the pits now. And Penrose too. Why does it keep me in the pit lane, camera? Well, let's go on board again with Crazy Fish on for his second run of the day. Going down into turn 4 now. Yeah, really keeping it clean there. Oh, almost invalidating coming out of turn 5. And up the hill through turn 6 and turn 7. Oh, as he cuts turn 8 too much. Just 4 minutes left. Then let's go on board with Drastic Blaze, trying to steal provisional pole. Or well, let's just say he's trying to steal pole here. We are in Q3. RB in front, not going that fast. And Drastic Blaze is 3.6 tenths up. So this would put him at a 1070, 1072. Yes, he does. A 1071 even. As no, Crazy Fish going on for another run. Meanwhile, his teammate behind starting his first or his second run of the day. Let's go on board with Scarborga. He is 5 tenths up, so that would put him at a 1073. Trying to see if he can match the Williams guys here. He does cut them in half, goes to P2 with a 7229. Penrose doesn't, I think he's gonna go for another run. Meanwhile, Crazy Fish goes up to P7, finally getting a valid lap in the bag. Who is that just crossing the lap now? That was Nifty Nasri, but he is starting. Oh, sliding coming out of turn 1. Muddy Biscuit moves up to P8 with a 1077. And the RB of PRC Dan starting. Drastic Blaze is out of time. He's happy with his lap time. Sem starting his first lap now. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna stick on board with Sem here because this could be really interesting. Already 1.3 tenths up. That will put him in front of Drastic Blaze here. It will put him at a 7120. Going through turn 6 and turn 7, now into turn 8. Really cutting the curb there. And then into turn 10. keeping it nice and tidy, sparing his ERS for the long straight. He's even more up now, 1.6. This could get really interesting. Sector 3 is just one straight line, so shouldn't be that hard. Can he go in front of his teammate? Yes, he does. The first 106 of the evening, and I think the only one, a 106.998. Skarborga is down on his time, so he will not be able to do anything about it. VRC Dance in P4. Penrose now finished in P5. Easton hasn't validated his lap, so he will not get another run in. Muddy Biscuit still on a run here, but I'm gonna look at his... Nope, his teammate hasn't validated. Let's stick on board with Invade then, because I have a feeling everybody else is finished. Up to the line, and he goes up to P9. Can Muddy Biscuit improve on his position? He's down on his time, but maybe he can muster something through the final sector. No, he can't. So this is your final order. I want to say, yeah, Scar is 4 seconds down on his time. So there you have it. I can't remember if Sem or Drastic got the pole last week. I believe it was Sem. So he's got back-to-back poles, but I'm not 100% on that. As we're just waiting for Sem to retire from the session, so that we can carry on. And again, the whole field, well, Sem really knocking it out of the park, but within a second. Within 9/10, let's put it at that. Well, let's run through the top 10 again. Sem on pole position, Drastic Blaze in P2, another Williams front row lockout. Scar in P3, VRC Dan in P4, Penrose in P5, Easton in P6, Crazy Fish in P7, Muddy Biscuit in P8, Invade in P9, and Nifty Nazari finishes the top 10. So, get something to drink. Go to the toilet if you need to, because I am going to do that. The race should begin in about 3 to 5 minutes. I'm gonna check if a start time is given. Well, I'm gonna get something to drink. I'll be back in a sec. I'm back. Well, Brazilians, I have no idea. Oh, it's a really mixed tire field. I always just go for the medium hard. It's the easiest option, but I have really no idea. Well, let's take a look at the championship standings. As you can see there, Jurassic Blaze leading away with 45 points now in front of Waterloo in P2 and Sem in P3. Could be an interesting fight for P2 there. I'm gonna quickly check. P16 and P17 are very close together. P13 and P14, Tornado and Muddy Biscuit on the same amount of points. I mean, in the midfield, it's really close together. The final race will be very definitive. And then let's take a look at the season schedule. Right now, we're at round 10, Brazil. The next round is the Netherlands, my hometown. And then for the final round, Bahrain, I believe that is that's 100% at Bahrain. And let me quickly check if a start time has been given. Yes, we're gonna start in hopefully a minute. I'm just quickly getting some fluids in my body because I'm sweating. There we go. And the formation lab is live. Tire. Ooh, a lot of changes because a lot of people were on softs, but they've opted for another tire. So I'm gonna run down the grid order and we're gonna start at the back. So we have Wee Biscuit in P20 for the Mercedes on the mediums. P19 Legends on the mediums in the Red Bull. P18 Matty in the McLaren on the hards. P17 Fjoppe in the Haas on the softs. P16 Red Dragon for Aston Martin on the softs. P15 Desbro in the McLaren on the mediums. P14 Quirky Turtle in the Ferrari on the mediums. P13 Waterloo in the Kick Sauber on the mediums. P12 TTV Resilience in the Aston Martin on the mediums. P11 Tornado in the Ferrari on the mediums. P10 Nifty Nazari in the Alpine on the hards. P9 RSF1 Invade for the Mercedes on the mediums. P8 Muddy Biscuits in the Alpine on the mediums. P7 Crazy Fish for RB on the mediums. P6 Easton for Haas on the hards. P5 Penrose for the Red Bull on the hards. P4 VRC Dan for the RB on the mediums. P3 Scar for the Kick Sauber on the hards. And P2 Jurassic Blaze for the Williams on the hards. And P1 our pole sitter Sem in the Williams on the hards. Top 6 apart from VRC Dan opting for the hards. That's interesting. As here we go. 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go. I can't really see anything, so I'm gonna... Oh, Jurassic has a really nice getaway there. Leading going into turn 1. Let's see if behind... come on, game. Give me a better camera angle here. 3 wide here. Going through turn 3. Oh. Argy bargy there. Oh, Alpine sliding off the screen. That was nifty. Nasri. As a Crazy Fish falls back a few positions. Ooh, 3 wide going into turn 8. That doesn't seem right to me as we see the possible race strategies. Wee Biscuit already up to P17 here as we have a yellow flag for nifty Nasri. Spun again. Quirky Turtle and Wee Biscuit side by side. And further back, Fjolpe really losing some ground here as a Wheat Biscuit goes into the pits. Now let's get a look at the front. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Jurassic Blaze leading away then from his teammate Sam as Matty. Oh, Matty and Fjolpe have collided through the Senna S's and a virtual safety car is out. Matty has retired from the race due to, what do they call it? Damage. Critical damage. So after this, well, hectic start for the midfield as green flags, DRS enabled. Not too many overtakes happening at the moment, but of course, coming onto the DRS straight, I hope we will see a few of them. As further back, RSF1 Invade overtakes Penrose, gets clear of him before turn 1. Further behind, Crooked Turtle and Red Dragon side by side. Crooked Turtle wins the battle. Not much happening going down into turn 4 at the moment. Whoa, camera really jittering for me. I'm guessing that's just a helicopter camera. Wee Biscuit, well, I mean, he has already done a pit stop now, but all the way at the back in his lonesome. So is Fjolpe, but he is on the soft, so this is really not the start he was looking for. Same with Red Dragon, he started in the bottom 5 and he's still in the bottom 5, just not able to get those softs to work. Oh, Matty, that's unfortunate. And really not fair. I believe Desbro and Waterloo switching positions there. Oh, P1 and P2 also switching. I always get the feeling that the Williams are in a party together. Because they work so well together, it's almost... it's too orchestrated. Oh. Oh, they're AI cards. Oh. Well, the thing is that... I don't think I'm friends with them yet. Because they didn't... accept my friend's message. Let me... No, see, I'm already friends with him. Yeah, I'm friends... What? Okay. Well, at this time, I can't find a way to get them back in. Let's get back onto the race. Desbro really close to the back of Penrose. Desbro making sure he is seen here. And really, oh, of course Penrose is on that harder tire. Oh, Desbro, please just wait your turn. Can he do it now? Oh, doesn't have much ERS left. Penrose also using a lot of his ERS. Meanwhile, further behind, Crooked Turtle and Leggins swapping positions. VR Sedan was within a tenth of Scar there. So the grid is splitting itself into 3 fields now. And Drastic and Sam really seem to be fast here. Let's see if VR Sedan can try and overtake Scar. Oh, as further behind, the nifty Nasri spun coming out of turn 12. VR Sedan isn't able to do anything. Let's take a look at VR Sedan. Nifty Nasri, sorry. Doesn't seem to have any car damage. Oh, Penrose going for a move on Crazy Fish here on the inside of turn 4, and that was well executed from him. But Crazy Fish pulling the switchback and up the inside of Penrose through turn 5. Oh, Desbro and Tornado side by side. And now Tornado is under threat for Motlil, or not. Drastic pulling a 7/10 gap. That could be, I'm gonna keep an eye on it. As further up ahead. Oh, VR Sedan gets in front of Scar there. Totally missed it. As Crooked Turtle and Aya Legend swap positions once again. I could just love to see the debris falling from the curb there. Ooh, Tornado and Resilience side by side. Resilience pushed off the track coming out of turn 7. Or maybe just went wide himself. Oh, Resilience almost losing the back coming out of turn 10 there. Has the seat position to Crooked Turtle. As Tornado spins coming out of turn 12. Further up ahead, loads is happening. Penrose and Desbro again side by side. Desbro sticks ahead for now. Tornado falling even further down. This pack of 7 really keeping each other within DRS. Drastic losing his bit of margin to his teammate here, because the gap is back down to half second. So the groups are settling down. I have no idea when the pit stop window is. I'm guessing around lap 13, 14. Yeah, that will be interesting to see when the pit stop will occur. Brazilians and Cricket Turtle swap positions before going into turn 1. As Desbro falling behind a bit as Tornado retires in the pits. I thought it was out on track. So Desbro losing 3 positions there. Seemed to be unstable coming out of the Senna S's. Now up at the front, VR Sedan has gotten past Scar, but that was a few laps ago, and ever since then, not much happening. As I say that, Invade is showing himself to Scar here. That sounds a bit weird, but okay. As Penrose has to defend from Crazy Fish. Doesn't give him the optimum line for the second DRS straight. Will Crazy Fish be able to do anything here? I think he might. Opting for the outside, that's a bold move. And he stays behind for now. Let's get back up to the front. Oh, Invade really on the gearbox of Scar here. As the Crazy Fish gets a 3-second time penalty from multiple warnings. This train of cars is just really working like, what's the instrument called? I mean, on the DRS straights, they come towards each other, and then in the middle sector they spread out again, and it just keeps happening over and over and over. Penrose meanwhile losing positions to Crazy Fish. Oh, Penrose trying to get by again, but not in this sector. And Penrose on the hards. I don't think the hards are now better than the mediums. I think it's gonna take a few more laps. As there goes Invade into the pits. First 2 pits on the mediums, opting for the undercut here. And I think he's going to come out just behind Nifty Nasri here. Though could be close. No, he's definitely behind. As Cricket Turtle and Leggins swap positions once again. Cricket Turtle losing the rear a bit. Oh! Leggins spinning off at turn 8, losing the rear of his car, and I have to say, Brazilians going around him pretty nicely, pretty good reflexes. As VRC Dan now trying to cover Invade here, also going into the pits. Money Biscuit stays out. Will Watt-Lil stay out? Yes, he will, as he gets overtaken by Penrose. Penrose again going deep, and that sets him up really bad for this DRS straight. Oh, Watt-Lil trying to go on the inside. Of course, a line that Penrose would have liked to defend here. Oh, but now Penrose is on the inside. Watt-Lil didn't notice. No major accident though, as VRC Dan joins right behind RSF1 Invade. So Invade has overtaken Dan here. That is crucial. And Invade really wanting to get by Nifty Nasri here on old hards. Trying to get the traction out of turn 10. Loses space, but VRC Dan can follow him. And so I don't think he's getting quite the result that he would have wanted. Money Biscuit still staying out. As further back, Penrose and Watt-Lil are fighting with Crazy Fish and Desborough right on their tail. As IGN Legends picks up a 3-second time penalty from multiple warnings. Oh, Legends went a bit wide coming out of turn 8 as he's spun coming out of turn 9. Does hit the wall with his front wing, so yes, his left front wing is off. He will have to come into the pits, but luckily doesn't lose a tire as Red Dragon's AI is now keeping behind him. Okay. Brazilians, or Legends, should I say, going out of the way nicely there. Of course, you don't have to. Oh, did Biscuit and Fjoppe? Yes, they did. I have a feeling that Fjoppe's AI is just kind of a kamikaze car, trying to hit every car possible. And I wouldn't be surprised if Biscuit retires, but he doesn't. Now, Resilience, if you're listening, please watch out for your teammate, because he is in AI mode. Ooh. Nice overtake. As let's go up to VRC Dan and Invade here. Invade. VRC Dan and Invade have already shot positions once now. As Crazy Fish and Cricket Turtle are in the pits. And we're still waiting for the top 4 to make a pit stop, but I mean, if Invade pitted at lap 11, we can expect a pit stop of the hard runners on lap 25. So we still have 8 more laps. 8 more laps for a possible safety car to come out. I don't want to jinx it. Yeah, I saw that. Switch for lead here between the Williams drivers. Oh, Sam coming onto the grass out of turn 3, and now Scar follows Jurassic Blaze past Sem. That was a driver error, which might cost Sem greatly here, as we have just hit the halfway mark of the race. And these guys are so close together. And it will be interesting because the Williams drivers can't work together now. So maybe Scar will come out on top. Ooh, Scar already going for it. Oh, he's very close. As Wee Biscuit sets the fastest lap, 109.555 on mediums. That's not bad at all. As a further down, Invade and VRC Dan swapping positions again. This will not help if they're trying to get in front of the hard runners, because they're losing time with this battling. And I'm guessing that one of the drivers is seeing that, but the other just doesn't give a bleep. As Legends on his softs sets the fastest lap time now. And Scar goes into the pits. Oh, Scar! I saw it happening. That is a 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Sem follows him, but without penalty. Onto the mediums they go. Yeah, unless there's a safety car, I think Scar is doomed here. And Jurassic might get away with this. Again. Invade and VRC Dan did make it past Scar and Sem here. As Cookie Turtle gets a 3-second time penalty. And on a more important note, Jurassic Blaze is now outside of the second gap of Easton. And has all the free space now. Billy goes into the pits. Followed by Easton as well, not speeding. Followed by Muddy Biscuit too. He went 20 laps on mediums. Is he gonna go to the softs? Yes, he is. Now that is a bold move if I've ever seen one, and a beautiful pit stop on the tail of Easton here. So let's see, where does Jurassic Blaze come out? He will come out behind his teammate, so not all hope is lost for Sem here. I really thought the driver error gonna screw him around, but this pit stop strategy works out for Sem. Of course, Jurassic on that one lap fresher tire, and in this game that does mean a lot. Where is Fjopper? Because I'm scared now. Okay, so the leaders are catching the AI car. Let's hope everything goes well. As Penrose just lost the lead. Almost 3 wide there. Oh, 2x2. This is very hectic as VRC Dan now finds himself in the lead of this race. After he was, I believe, 5th or fourth when he went. No, he was. Well, he was fourth when he went into the pits. And that was very close here. But we love to see close. Just no touchy. Nope. Oh, Sam and Penrose side by side in the middle sector. Drastic Blades trying to find a way around Penrose, I'm guessing. Penrose now going into the pits, so he's not a problem anymore. As RSF1 Invade gets the lead of the race. Still 13 laps to go though. So anything, literally anything can happen. Drastic. Did I see that right? No, it's his teammate. Sam and Wattenlil side by side. Sam gets the position. And now we have to get past this AI car. I mean, the car should have blue flag in a moment or two. Yes, he does. Okay, so it shouldn't be too big of a problem. Okay. That seems to go alright. Okay. So that was... Oh! Scarboga has made a mistake and is sent onto the circuit just while his teammate was on that part of the track. Or... Wait, what? I've lost all sense of direction now. That was Wattenlil who went off the track. Yes, it was. So Wattenlil now a 1.7 second gap to his teammate. Easton, seeing this, wants to get ahead. And Money Biscuit on those softs really fast now. Is there a move coming up here? VRC Dan for the lead. Oh, 3 wide on the apex of turn 1. And Sam now has a 0.5 gap as Leggins is off the track at turn 8. Rejoining now. That was close for a second. As Drastic gets in front of Invade. Drastic on the move here for that first place. Next up on his path is VRC Dan. As further up behind, Money Biscuit gets in front of Easton. Money on those softs, but it's a 2.5 gap now, 2.3 gap to the top 5. And that will be hard to close down since top 5 all have DRS on each other. Wee Biscuit retires in the pit lane. A lot of smoke. Easton has gotten back in front of Muddy Biscuit. Gap is now down to 1.9, 1.8. So, slowly but surely, they're getting there. Let's get back up to Drastic Blaze again, because I think we're gonna see a 3 wide moment here. Maybe yes, maybe no. Well, it's a briefly 3 wide moment. Oh, Drastic on the inside of VRC Dan into turn 1. That was a very nice executed dive bomb. I didn't think he was going to go for it. I didn't think he was alongside. But VRC Dan coming back with the overtake into turn 4. Drastic Blaze trying to undercut him, but doesn't work. And Melly Biscuit and Easton back up to 2.3 seconds from this group. So the Williams now 2 and 3 again, back together. And around the outside, oh, this was momentarily 3 wide with not enough room given. VRC Dan really getting cramped in there and losing 2 positions at the same time to the Williams drivers. And will he lose a 3rd one to Scar? Scar going down the inside. Yes, I think he might. Yes, Scar goes past VRC Dan. And the Williams swap positions too, I think. So a lot happening at the front. Further down the back, Nifty Nasri getting overtaken by Crazy Fish and Desbro. Puts Nifty out of the top 10. Come on, the game, give me a better camera angle than that. I am noticing that the Williams drivers tend to leave quite a big gap between each other. I'm guessing it's for dirty air, or in case something happens to Drastic that Sam has enough reaction time. I don't know. And Easton now back within the second. I don't think he quite has ERS for this straight. Let's see, does it? Oh, he does. As Crazy Fish and Desbro swap positions. Nifty Nasri really losing time. Doesn't seem to have any damage as IGN Legends all the way down and P17 sets the fastest lap of the race. A 108 something. Yeah, Nifty is just letting everybody by. Nifty, why are you doing this? Explain. He probably has a good reason. As back up to the front we go. Nothing happening yet. I think Muddy Biscuit's softs are starting to fade away from him. And he is now recognizing that he didn't choose maybe the best of strategies. Though, as I say that, let's take a look at... No, that's not what I wanted. Interval is what I want. That's what I wanted. Position changes. Um, it's roughly the same. Despero is up 6, which is very good from him. Penrose is down 6, so he started in P5. Waterloo also up 5, started in P13. Yeah, and Invade up 4, started in P9. And still a contender for the win. He's within the front pack. As let's get the tires back up there. No, let's look at the penalties. Ah, yes, Scar with that 10 seconds. The rest is all just 3-second time penalties. So this will really be a fight between the Williams and the RB. But VRC Dan does have to get past Scar in order to fight here. As we come up to lap 32 now. As the Williams boys switch, it's just 5 laps to go in this race, which I found is pretty long. I always find Brazil long because it's such a short circuit, but because you have to do it 36 times, it feels so repetitive. But enough of my feelings, let's get back to the race. Penrose and Crazy Fish also close together. As nothing is really happening at the front now, we're just waiting for the final few laps. I'm gonna try and focus on these guys. And yes, that is another AI car that the leading pack will have to get past. And I'm getting the feeling that they're gonna have to get past in the middle sector, which is not really that great. Oh, what? No, I can't wait. Oh, wait. On what tires are you? You are on the... Oh, you haven't stopped yet. What? Oh, God. Okay. I hope they don't explode. Or if they do, I hope you don't cause any trouble for any other drivers. As they are getting past the AI car now, seems to be going quite smoothly. Yes, they all made it past. Oh, you're already in puncture zone. Okay. As the Williams drivers swap positions, so does Invade and Easton. Easton on the same tire life as Drastic. And I'm just gonna switch to one little every other sector. Seems to be going so far. Nifty Nazari. 10-second time penalty, speeding in the pit lane. And he has retired. That's a shame. It was only 3 more laps. Come on. So let's quickly look at the battery of everybody. So Drastic is around 60. Sam does have more. Scar is about the same as Drastic. So is Dan. Easton just a little bit more. And Invade really struggling here. Wattenlow still going. But please do pit at the end of this lap, because otherwise they're gonna get disqualified. Oh well. They're gonna, I don't think you're gonna get that. Well, you could get the point, because a lot of people have 3-second time penalties. We're on the penultimate lap here. This is gonna be now or never. If you want to get past anybody. Up to one of the final DRS straights of this race. Will anybody try and get past somebody right now? Or will they stick it out till the final lap? Sem already going for the move. Drastic not really battling that hard. Scar is falling back just a little bit, not really keeping on the tail of the Williams in front of him. And this is really the last DRS straight. I mean, you have the final straight. Oh, what nil. I told you, you have to pit. Because now you're an AI car and you're a danger to everybody else. Alright, the anticipation is building. This is Sem's to lose now, coming out of the final corner. Will Drastic Blaze be able to do anything? Putting all the ZRS in it. Scar doesn't really seem to be battling it that hard. Oh, across the line, Drastic got it! 2,000! 2,000! That's amazing. I don't think. Oh. That was literally a Perez Alonso. Literally. 2,000ths of a second. That's amazing. Oh wow. Well, that was a thrilling end to the race here. And don't forget, maybe we'll get some interviews in. I know that Drastic normally doesn't do interviews, and we'll see if the other guys want some. As a Desbro driver of the day. As once again, on the top step is Drastic Blaze with the world map. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna get to see the because I have a black screen. Whoa, I can't see the what's it called? The timing screen. That's not good. We'll find a solution. Well, let me try and get the people in for interviews. Why is my micro? Oh, maybe because I joined Discord. I don't think we're gonna get any interviews in. So let me just wait. Play cars. I have a nice RSF1 car here. So, well, that was the stream. I thought it was an amazing race. And next week we have Netherlands, my home track. I can't wait. But yeah, 2,000ths of a second was amazing. Tomorrow is Division 2. Also at Brazil, Wednesday Division 3 and Thursday Division 4. Next week, as I said, Netherlands for round 11 of 12. And then after that, a 100% race at Bahrain for the final round. See you next week.